Welcome back to our royal channel where we bring you the most explosive royal revelations that the mainstream media won't dare touch. If you're obsessed with royal drama and insider secrets like we are, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now, because what I'm about to reveal about King Philippe's latest power move will leave you absolutely speechless. And don't forget to smash that like button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our jaw-dropping royal exclusives. So what exactly has King Felipe done that has the entire Spanish establishment talking? Well, buckle up because this story goes deeper than anyone could have imagined. The decision that's causing all this chaos isn't just about Princess Leonor's future role, it's about completely revolutionizing how the Spanish monarchy presents itself to the world, and the ripple effects are already being felt across international royal circles. Let me paint you the full picture of what's really happening behind those gilded palace walls. King Felipe has made what insiders are calling the most significant strategic decision regarding Princess Leonor since she became heir to the throne, and it involves something that might seem small on the surface but represents a seismic shift in royal tradition. The king has decided to elevate one specific speech that Princess Leonor delivered to an unprecedented level of prominence within the official royal archives, placing it among over 4,000 recorded interventions, with most belonging to the king himself. Now you might be thinking, what's so revolutionary about highlighting a speech? But here's where it gets absolutely fascinating. This isn't just any speech we're talking about. This is the speech that Princess Leonor delivered at the Princess of Asturias Awards in 2021 when she was just 16 years old, and according to royal insiders, this particular address marked the exact moment when King Felipe realized his daughter was ready for something much bigger than anyone had anticipated. The speech itself was nothing short of extraordinary. Standing before an audience in Oviedo, the young princess demonstrated a level of maturity and institutional understanding that left even the most seasoned royal watchers absolutely stunned. She spoke about culture as a unifying force in society, about the responsibility that comes with privilege, and about her understanding of the role she must play as Spain's future queen. But what made this speech truly remarkable wasn't just what she said, it was how she said it, with a personal and reflective tone that's virtually unheard of from someone so young in the royal family. Royal experts who were present that day described the atmosphere as electric. Here was this teenager, speaking with the gravitas of someone decades older, articulating a vision for Spain that was both respectful of tradition and boldly forward-thinking. The royal household immediately recognized this as a pivotal moment, but what they did next is what's causing all the current drama and speculation. King Philippe's decision to feature this speech so prominently in the official royal digital archive isn't just about preserving a moment in time, it's a calculated strategic move that signals something much more significant. Royal protocol experts are calling this an unprecedented show of confidence in Princess Leonor's readiness to take on greater responsibilities, and some are even suggesting it represents the beginning of a gradual transition of power that could happen much sooner than anyone expected. But here's where the story takes an even more intriguing turn. Sources close to the royal household reveal that this decision didn't happen in isolation. It's part of a comprehensive strategy that King Felipe has been developing for months, possibly even years, to accelerate Princess Leonor's preparation for her eventual role as queen. This strategy includes not just symbolic gestures like highlighting her speeches, but also substantial changes to her training regimen, her public appearances, and most shockingly, her security detail. The security enhancement alone is causing major ripples throughout Spanish government circles. King Felipe has reportedly ordered a complete overhaul of Princess Leonor's protection protocols, bringing them to a level typically reserved for heads of state. This isn't just about keeping the princess safe, this is about sending a clear message to both domestic and international observers that Princess Leonor is being prepared for imminent leadership responsibilities. Royal insiders describe King Philippe's approach as methodical and visionary. Every decision, from the speech highlighting to the security upgrades, is designed to build public confidence in Princess Leonor while simultaneously preparing her for the enormous responsibilities that await her. But what's really got everyone talking is the speed at which these changes are being implemented. The timing couldn't be more significant either. This decision comes at a moment when Princess Leonor is completing some of the most intensive phases of her military training. She's just finished her naval training at the Spanish Naval Academy in Marin, where she received the Grand Cross of Naval Merit with distinction, an honor that carries enormous symbolic weight. But that's not all. She's also about to begin her third year of military training with the Air and Space Army at the San Javier General Air Academy. This military training isn't just ceremonial, it's incredibly intensive and demanding. Princess Leonor has participated in real combat simulations, including Operation Sinkex-25, where she experienced her first genuine military exercise aboard the Blas de Lezo ship. Royal watchers note that this level of hands-on military involvement is unprecedented for a Spanish royal heir, and it's clear that King Felipe is determined to ensure his daughter has real, practical experience in every aspect of leadership. But the consequences of King Felipe's decisions are extending far beyond military training and archived speeches. The most shocking development is how this is reshaping Princess Leonor's public role in ways that nobody saw coming. The royal household has announced that Princess Leonor will preside over the 2025 Princess of Girona Awards ceremony at the Gran Teatre del Liceu in Barcelona, marking the first time she'll have complete control over such a significant royal event. This isn't just a ceremonial role either. Sources reveal that Princess Leonor will have unprecedented autonomy over every aspect of the ceremony, from the program structure to the guest list. Royal protocol experts are describing this as a complete departure from traditional succession planning, where heirs typically spend decades in subordinate roles before being given significant independent responsibilities. The international royal community is watching these developments with intense interest and, according to some reports, considerable concern. Traditional European monarchies operate on much more gradual succession plans, where heirs spend decades gradually assuming more responsibility. King Felipe's accelerated approach is being seen as either brilliantly innovative or dangerously rushed, depending on who you ask. European royal experts point out that Princess Leonor, at just 19 years old, is being given responsibilities and public prominence that most royal heirs don't receive until their 30s or 40s. Some see this as King Felipe's recognition of changing times and the need for monarchy to adapt quickly to remain relevant. Others worry that too much pressure too soon could create problems down the line. But here's what's really fascinating about all of this: the Spanish public's reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Opinion polls show that Princess Leonor's approval ratings have reached historic highs, with particular strength among younger demographics who see her as representing a modern, accessible form of monarchy that connects with their values and aspirations. This public support isn't accidental either. Every aspect of King Felipe's strategy seems designed to position Princess Leonor as not just a traditional monarch in waiting, but as a symbol of generational change and progressive leadership. Her speeches consistently emphasize themes of social responsibility, environmental stewardship, and international cooperation, messages that resonate powerfully with contemporary Spanish society. The economic implications of these decisions are also creating significant buzz in Spanish political circles. Royal watchers note that King Felipe's approach to elevating Princess Leonor is happening at a time when the monarchy's role in Spanish society is being actively debated. By positioning his daughter as a forward-thinking, well-prepared leader, he's essentially making the case for the monarchy's continued relevance in modern Spain. Financial analysts point out that a popular, well-regarded royal family provides significant economic benefits through tourism, international prestige, and cultural soft power. King Felipe's investment in Princess Leonor's public image and preparation could be seen as securing the monarchy's economic contribution to Spain for decades to come. But let's talk about what this means for Princess Leonor personally, because the human story behind all these strategic decisions is absolutely compelling. Sources close to the princess describe her as remarkably composed and mature, but also very aware of the enormous expectations being placed on her shoulders. She's reportedly embracing these new responsibilities with characteristic determination, but palace insiders note that the intensity of her preparation schedule is unlike anything seen in recent royal history. Her daily routine now includes not just traditional royal duties and military training, but also intensive language study, economic briefings, cultural immersion programs, and regular meetings with Spanish political leaders. This isn't just about preparing to cut ribbons and attend ceremonies. This is comprehensive preparation for actual governance and leadership in the modern world. The educational component of her preparation is particularly impressive. Princess Leonor is receiving advanced instruction in international relations, economic policy, environmental science, and digital communication. She's also spending significant time studying Spain's regional diversity, learning about the specific challenges and opportunities facing different parts of the country. Royal education experts describe this preparation program as more intensive than what most political leaders receive before taking office. It's clear that King Felipe is determined to ensure that when Princess Leonor eventually becomes queen, she'll be better prepared than any Spanish monarch in history. But here's where things get really interesting from a personal perspective. Despite all this intensive preparation and increased public responsibility, sources close to Princess Leonor describe her as maintaining a remarkably normal relationship with her younger sister, Princess Sophia, and staying connected to friends from her school years. The royal household has apparently made maintaining these personal connections a priority, recognizing that they're essential for Princess Leonor's emotional well-being and her ability to connect with ordinary Spanish citizens. This balance between extraordinary preparation and personal normalcy is actually part of King Felipe's broader strategy. He wants Princess Leonor to be seen as both highly competent and genuinely relatable, a combination that could revolutionize how Spanish society views the monarchy. The international implications of King Felipe's approach are also generating significant discussion among global royal watchers. Other European monarchies are reportedly studying the Spanish model with great interest, particularly as they grapple with their own succession challenges and questions about royal relevance in the modern world. Some royal houses are considering adopting similar accelerated preparation programs for their own heirs, while others remain committed to more traditional approaches. This difference in philosophy is creating interesting dynamics within the European royal community, with King Felipe emerging as a leader in royal modernization efforts. The media strategy surrounding all these developments is also worth noting because it represents a sophisticated approach to royal communication that's quite different from traditional royal media relations. Rather than trying to control or limit coverage, the Spanish royal household seems to be strategically revealing information in ways that build anticipation and positive coverage for Princess Leonor. This approach includes carefully timed announcements, exclusive access opportunities for select media outlets, and strategic use of social media to share behind-the-scenes glimpses of Princess Leonor's preparation and activities. It's a much more modern, transparent approach that seems to be resonating well with both media and public audiences. Royal communication experts note that this strategy reflects King Felipe's understanding that traditional royal secrecy and formality don't work effectively in the digital age. By being more open about Princess Leonor's preparation and achievements, they're building genuine public investment in her success rather than relying on distant mystique. The regional political implications within Spain are also fascinating to consider. Princess Leonor's increased prominence comes at a time when Spanish regional politics are particularly complex, with ongoing tensions between the central government and various autonomous communities. Her role in events like the Princess of Girona Awards in Barcelona demonstrates how the monarchy is positioning itself as a unifying force across Spain's diverse regions. Royal political analysts suggest that King Felipe's strategy reflects a deep understanding of Spain's internal dynamics and the monarchy's potential role in maintaining national cohesion. By giving Princess Leonor significant responsibilities in different regions and emphasizing her connection to all parts of Spain, he's laying the groundwork for her future role as a genuinely national figure. But what about the potential risks of this accelerated approach? Royal experts point out that giving someone so young such significant responsibilities could backfire if she makes serious mistakes or if the pressure becomes overwhelming. The margin for error when you're preparing to be a head of state is extremely narrow, and any missteps could have long-lasting consequences. However, those close to Princess Leonor consistently describe her as remarkably resilient and well-grounded. Her military training has apparently given her significant confidence and practical problem-solving skills, while her academic background has provided her with the analytical tools needed for complex decision-making. The support system surrounding Princess Leonor is also incredibly robust. In addition to King Felipe and Queen Letizia's direct involvement in her preparation, she has access to some of Spain's most experienced advisors, educators, and specialists in various fields. This comprehensive support network suggests that the risks of the accelerated approach are being carefully managed. Looking toward the future, the implications of King Felipe's current decisions could reshape the Spanish monarchy for generations to come. If Princess Leonor's preparation and early responsibilities prove successful, it could establish a new model for royal succession that other monarchies might adopt. If challenges arise, it could prompt a return to more traditional approaches. What's certain is that we're witnessing a fascinating experiment in modern monarchy, one that reflects both the opportunities and challenges facing royal institutions in the 21st century. King Felipe's willingness to take calculated risks with his daughter's preparation demonstrates his commitment to ensuring the monarchy's continued relevance and effectiveness. The economic dimensions of this story are also worth considering in greater detail. Tourism officials report that international interest in Princess Leonor has contributed to increased visitor numbers to Spain, particularly to locations associated with her training and public appearances. This economic benefit could grow significantly as her international profile continues to rise. Cultural exports are another area where Princess Leonor's elevated profile is having an impact. Spanish language learning programs report increased international interest, while Spanish cultural institutions note greater global attention for their programs and exhibitions. These soft power benefits could provide long-term economic and diplomatic advantages for Spain. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this entire story is what it reveals about King Felipe's vision for the future of monarchy itself. Rather than simply maintaining traditional patterns, he seems to be actively reimagining what royal leadership could look like in the modern world. This includes not just symbolic changes, but fundamental shifts in preparation, responsibility, and public engagement. Royal historians note that this approach reflects lessons learned from other monarchies that have struggled to maintain relevance in changing times. By proactively adapting and modernizing, King Felipe appears to be positioning the Spanish monarchy as a model for how royal institutions can evolve while maintaining their essential functions. The generational aspects of this story are also particularly compelling. Princess Leonor represents a generation that has grown up with digital technology, global connectivity, and awareness of complex international challenges. Her preparation reflects these realities, including training in digital communication, international cooperation, and contemporary social issues. The human element of this story also remains compelling throughout all the strategic and political analysis. At its heart, this is about a father preparing his daughter for one of the world's most challenging and important roles, while she navigates the extraordinary pressures and opportunities that come with being heir to a throne. The personal courage and commitment required from both King Felipe and Princess Leonor shouldn't be underestimated as we analyze the broader implications of their choices. As we continue following this developing story, one thing is absolutely clear: King Felipe's decisions regarding Princess Leonor have already changed the landscape of European monarchy and will likely influence royal institutions and leadership development for generations to come. Whether these changes prove beneficial will depend on many factors still unfolding, but the boldness and vision of the attempt has already secured its place in royal history. So what do you think about King Felipe's revolutionary approach to preparing Princess Leonor for her future role as queen? Do you believe this accelerated strategy will strengthen the Spanish monarchy, or do you think traditional gradual succession methods work better? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video if you want to stay updated on all the latest royal revelations that are reshaping monarchy as we know it.